Hey there, gang. So listen, this is not a deep dive. This is a first look at this little beauty, which is the Meris LVX. Is that what they call it? Yeah, the LVX. I bought it. This is not a review from one of these guys that get given these and then paid to tell you about them. There'll be plenty of those. There'll be plenty of deep dives. Go check those out. What this is me. I bought this. I waited months for it, got it yesterday, and I created 7 presets. So I'm going to show you what it sounds like and give you my quick impressions. Okay? So quit your bitching. So first of all, the audio you're going to be hearing is guitar into the LVX, directly into my DSM Humboldt simplifier, right into my interface for Pro Tools. There will be no EQ, there will be no compression. What you are hearing is actually this LVX unit, not some highly processed nonsense. Okay, so didn't even bother to tune my guitar. It's close. You know how when you go into a Guitar Center and you try these multi-effect things and you get some really weird presets and they're meant to, like, I don't know, stir you and, you know, give you an idea of what it can do, but they really kind of suck. Well, this is kind of worse than that. Obviously, the effects are better than most of that crap, but they're super weird. Like, just about every preset is not something I would use even in my weird experimental context. However, because there's so many parameters and the parameters are deep, like you will spend hours and hours and hours programming this, but it's cool because there's a delay parameters you can pull up on this cool interface, the visual interface. There's delay, there's preamps, there's modifiers, there's modulation, there's pitch, there's filters, a lot of different things that you can affect. There's also a looper in this. We will not be getting to the looper because I don't want to talk a lot on this. I just want to be able to play you these 7 presets I made in a couple of hours yesterday. And tell you a little bit about them. So basically, before I play, because then we're just going to play, and it's going to be very simple. My first preset is like a filter delay preset. The second one is a bit crush preset, like bit crushy filter, sort of bit crush pitch filter thing. The third one is a granular thing. Oh, the granular section of this thing is phenomenal. Number 4 is a reverse wobble preset that I created. I'm just telling you these up front because once I start playing, I'm going to start playing for a few minutes and then I'll just put up the fingers of what presets they are. Preset 5 is it's prism shift. What it is, it's like a pitchy, washy thing, but I did a heavy, and these aren't the names necessarily that they come with, except for number 5 is, I think, called Prism Shift. I renamed them because, like I said, they were weird. Number 6 is called Rewind. That is the name of the preset, but my preset is not going to be the one that you hear when you buy it. When you buy it, Rewind is like kind of thing, and I was like, well, if I could tame that a little bit, I mean, it was cool. It was reverse and wobbly and whatever, but I had to make it so I could use it. And then last but not least, number 7 was it was called Rack Feels, but, and I guess it was sort of an extreme version of what a rack delay would be, but it was really, I don't know. But I turned it into something pretty straightforward, but cool. That might be the most straightforward one I ended up with late last night. So there are 3 different tape types on here. There's digital, there's magnetic, and there's BBD, bucket brigade, but no tape. It'd be pretty hard. I mean, you can sort of get it in that avenue, but good luck with that. But by the way, it sounds beautiful once you get past the weird presets. I don't know who's using these weird presets, but pretty odd. And you know me, I play some weird shit. But anyway, enough of the jibba jabba. Let's hear it. This is, again, guitar. It's a part Squire that I put together, right? Into the LVX, into my simplifier, right into Pro Tools. That's it. So anyway, there you go. There's a quick first look, 7 new presets that I made last night. Maybe I'll tweak some more. Again, there's a lot of ways to tweak this. I hope you got something out of it. Again, unadulterated audio, out of tune guitar. Awesome. And that's it. Yeah, I like it. It sounds great. I think they did a good job. I'm just baffled at some of the really super weird, unusable presets. But just if you get it, get into it. There's a million parameters and they're all really useful. And it's a good sounding unit. And like I said, there was a looper, but we'll get to that at some further episode. Okay.